Hello, world. Welcome back to Golf Subpar. Colt Knost and Drew Stoltz. We are here in Rome at the Ryder Cup in the Polo Ralph Lauren suite. So this has been one hell of a week so far.
It hadn't even started. I feel like the lead up to this thing is, it sure as hell better be a good Ryder Cup, because we've been talking about this thing. A lot of people looking forward to it. Course is right out there. People are showing up. They're ready to go. I'm just ready to get this thing going, dude.
It's nice to be in this Ralph Lauren hospitality tent because it's rather hot out there. This air conditioning's kind of nice.
It's a little better in here. This thing is like, you've heard about the walk and getting around the golf course and stuff. It's the real deal. It's hot. It was probably 90, yesterday? And this ain't no joke of a walk. So we'll see if anyone goes 5 sessions. But I just want to get this thing going, dude. I feel like the build-up's been forever.
All right, well, before we get to a little preview of that, obviously we're rocking Team USA's uniforms here by Polo. You've got Friday's outfit on. I've got Saturdays, looking good as usual.
Of course, Ralph Lauren is proud to continue its partnership with the PGA of America as the official outfitter of the 2023 United States Ryder Cup team. Combining the rich heritage of the greatest team event in golf with innovative performance fabrics, Ralph Lauren will provide the U.S. team with apparel to be worn during the tournament play at the 44th Ryder Cup, which will be contested at Marco Simone Golf and Country Club in Rome, Italy from September 29th to October 1st. Ralph Lauren will also outfit all caddies, spouses, and partners of the U.S. team, including Ralph Lauren Golf ambassadors, U.S. team captain Zach Johnson, vice captain Davis Love III, and us, and a lot of people mistaking us for players today, rightfully so.
No doubt which team's going to be best dressed. USA all the way.
Done.
Thanks to Polo, Ralph Lauren, for everything y'all do and having us here at the Ryder Cup.
Like I said, I'm ready to get this thing going.
Well,
what do you think? I mean, we've been here all week, dude.
Here we go. It's crazy.
The vibes are here.
You know, we like to gamble a little bit. And, you know, a year ago, Team USA was minus 300. Massive favorites. Some books right now, Team USA is actually an underdog, slight underdog. So this thing is going to be interesting. Team Europe is playing so great. They're very top-heavy. But our boys aren't they can go a little bit too.
Yeah, I think the top-heavy, like, this walk, you know, we talked about, like, I don't expect that many guys, if anybody, to play 5 matches. I think that favors the U.S. side. Our depth that we have, we can trot guys out there. If you can only go 3 or 4, I like our 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 better than theirs. But their top 6, dude, can go with anybody. I still have a feeling they're going to send those guys out there until they can't go anymore. But, I mean, the way this thing has swung recently, I think it's partly because Europe played all 12 of their guys recently. 7 of them finished in the top 10. They all made the cut. They're in good form. A lot of our guys we haven't seen in like a month, you know, since Eastlake. Is that any concern to you, like that they're a little more tournament, you know, tourney tough?
I'm not worried about it at all. I mean, especially Max Homa, Wyndham Clark, who took on myself and Max's caddy Joe Greiner in a massive battle.
As big as it gets.
Saturday at Whisper Rock before they left. The match ended in a tie, which we're not fans of ties, but we weren't going to go play extra holes at Whisper Rock. But no, I'm not concerned at all. Wyndham Clark actually said with them playing recently Team Europe, they might run out of gas come Sunday.
My boy is saying some things. He's saying some things right now. I like it. I'm not. By the way, the Rory thing, let's address that, because like if you listen to that, they clipped the one thing at the end where he said, I think I'm better than him. He did praise Rory for about 2 minutes prior to that, and I think what he meant to say is like, but I think I can beat him. But it came out, I think I'm better than him. The guy's been doing a lot of media. You get one sentence wrong, and all of a sudden, boom, it's out there. But
it's your fault. You trained him.
I know, dude. Like father, like son. He's an idiot. It's not his fault.
That's true. But, man, it's going to be interesting to see how he handles this situation, obviously being a rookie. But so many great players, 24 of the best in the world. 13 of the guys between 13 out of the 24 were not born the last time USA won in Europe in 1993.
I think that's a wild stat, by the way. That's a wild stat. It's also the first time, I think, since 93, like, Europe doesn't have one member, like the Westwoods, the Poulters, the Stensons, the Garcias, those guys that haven't been a part of the team in any capacity. So this is kind of a new European team, and I think Whistling Straits was kind of the first version of the new U.S. team with, like, new guys, new blood. The guys over here that they hear about this 30-year drought, like, yeah, one over here, I was like, dude, I wasn't even born yet. You know, there's no scar tissue. There's no, I guess, like, fear of playing on European soil, like maybe some of the guys in the past, just because they've taken L after L. I don't think that phases these dudes in the least, but the more we get into this thing, I've been saying it from the jump, but I think this is just like a down to the wire. I think we might have our first close Ryder Cup where it comes down to the last 3-4 singles matches on Sunday. I mean, can you see either side, like, just running away with it? Whistling Straits felt like the U.S. might do that.
Yeah, I mean, if a team gets a hot putter, I definitely think someone can run away with it, but I think both teams are so evenly matched. It's going to be a close one. I hope it is. You know, my prediction, has been USA 15-13.
I'd take it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no kidding. We'd finally get that monkey off our back. I mean, these players, even though they haven't been a part of it, they know about the drought. They get reminded of it every single day. That's going to be on their mind, but they are so loaded, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm interested to see, who plays with who. Obviously, I think we got Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth's a given. Xander Schauffele, Patrick Cantlay's a given. The rest of them, you could go any which direction. I think Scotty Scheffler and Sam Burns will go out there together at some point, but it's going to be a battle, man. The weather's going to be perfect all week. These fans are going to be rowdy. I can't wait. Like you said, I can't wait for it to get started.
We've walked this golf course now, front and back, and just from what we've seen, I mean, there's two easily drivable par fours. One where they've moved up. There's one that you can drive it up to the front. It's like 330 uphill, so I still think players will put it just off the front of the green there. The par fives, I think this thing is set up given the conditions. The greens aren't as slow as we're used to seeing the Europeans. Like, hey, slow them way down. They don't feel like that this week, but they're receptive as well. I think this is set up for like fireworks, for a lot of birdies. I think you're going to see, especially in the best ball, I think you're going to see some crazy scores shot in that thing.
You think that? I mean, I agree walking around. Like, if you drive in the fairway, you can get it. But if you look at the Italian Open the last 3 years, it's been twice 13 under's won and then once 14 under. But
not
once
the same
again,
dudes.
not the same field. Obviously, this place.
Or weather. It's 90 and blowing zero.
The ball's going to be going. If you hit the fairway, I think you can really get it. But I think the two things I'm most looking forward to seeing, one, Scotty Scheffler with the putting change. Just brought on Phil Kenyon to help him with his putting. I want to see how that, because there's no bigger pressure than this right here. So to see how that holds up under the pressure, and then the young up-and-coming superstar, Ludwig Aberg, which I think this week was the first time you've seen it in person. I mean, the swing's a joke.
I watched him at NCAA, so I watched him like most of the back nine there, and he looked like and he is a cut above everybody out there. The one thing I'll say I really love about him is how fast he plays. For a lot of people, they've been hearing his name, like, who is this kid? Always on, if you're not really following golf, you probably haven't seen him a lot. You're going to see it this week, and he's going to be around for a long time. He's the best driver of the golf ball in the world since he turned professional, but he plays so fast. He's decisive, and it just looks like we were watching him on the range yesterday. I was like, can you give me a comp? Like, I'm trying to think of a swing, like maybe like the effortless power of an Ernie Els, although the golf swings aren't necessarily the same. But I think a kid, there's no sure things in golf, but barring injury or something, this dude's going to be on the next handful of Ryder Cup teams, but probably the next guy that's, going to be their leader.
He's got it. There's no doubt.
Dude.
All right, I gave my prediction. What's yours?
I got you. I've said U.S. in a close one. You said 15-13. Mm-hmm. I won't do the same thing. I'll give us 15.5, 12.5.
Okay. Good math.
Yeah. Did see I did that quick on the fly? That's dangerous. Don't ever make me do numbers ever again. Dude,
all right. Well, we got an exciting episode coming to you. A lady that played in the All-Star match here at the Ryder Cup, actress Kathryn Newton, will be joining us here in a little bit. But we also got some very exciting news to announce. The launch of our newest partnership with a brand you might have heard of, Sleaze. Tito's Vodka. You ever had it?
Very familiar with this brand. There's not a better brand in the world. Couldn't be happier to have Tito's aboard. This makes all of our lives better.
Just a perfect partnership for us. And are you tired of being bad at golf?
Yep.
Are you tired of your friends being bad at golf?
Nope.
But they insist on going to the course with you anyway. Introducing the new Tito's Golf Club Subpar sponsorship. Now Tito's Golf Club members can nominate the subpar golfer in their lives to be sponsored by Tito's to get cool gear and fresh fits. Yes, even if that golfer is you. Sleaze, I'm nominating you.
Done.
Will it make your friend good at golfing? Absolutely not. Will they look like they're good at golfing and maybe by sheer osmosis start to be kind of okay at it? Sure. At the very least, they have a good taste in vodka. Make bad golfing look good while bad golfers get better. Join and nominate at titosgolfclub.com. Oh,
Make bad golfing look good. I love that.
Love that.
Who really cares if you got a little Colt Tito's with you?
Have your Tito's with you. Wear your polo. Everything's all right in the world.
Who cares?
All right, well, let's get to our guest this week. We have Kathryn Newton on Subpar.
All right, we have a bona fide Hollywood star here with us today. She's all over your screen. You may know her from Ant-Man or Big Little Lies, but what you may not know is she is a certified stick on the golf course. Kathryn Newton joins us. Kathryn, good to be with you.
Thank you for having me, guys. It just makes me really, it makes me flush. Like on the first tee, they said something like that, and I'm like, no one's going to know who I am. And they're going to say that.
That is not true at all. But you did play in the All-Star match yesterday here at the Ryder Cup. Mm-hmm. What was that first tee like? I saw you trying to get the crowd pumped up a little bit.
Well, it was just fun. I wanted it to be loud. I wanted it to be memorable. I wanted to feel like a rock star, and I actually play a lot better when there's no pressure. So I figure if everyone's really, really loud, I can't hear myself think, and it's just better that way.
All right, well, take us through it. How'd it go?
Well, we walked. Okay, so first of all, I was walking through the tunnel, and I see a lot of people from Team USA. And then my fave, Justin Thomas, shows up and he took a selfie with us. And it was just like, okay, I'm going to do okay now. Like, I saw Team USA. I'm not a professional golfer. I'm here to have fun. And then we walk out and everyone's screaming. And they started doing the thing when I was taking my practice swings.
Whoa.
And I take a lot of
yeah.
practice swings. I like to get it, get all the energy up. And that was like, I didn't want them to stop. So usually they stop and they're quiet, right, while you hit. And I was like, no, let's keep it going while I'm hitting. It'll be more fun for me. And it was awesome. I hit it great first hole. Every hole was pretty great in my book. It was my game, and it was awesome.
Who'd you play? Who was your partner?
Victor Cruz.
Have you met him before?
Yes, we met at Hoyt Lake at the 151st Open.
How's Victor's game?
You know what's amazing
down
about
for us.
Victor? He's like, he didn't give up. He would not give up.
That's one nice way to say
That's
it.
like our game.
But it's true, he wouldn't give up. And that's a really big thing about golf because you can play you can be bad the first couple holes and then do something amazing. I think first mistake is a chance to be great, and that's what he plays like. And we had a really good victory dance at the end.
He's got the
Yeah,
salsa.
he's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I know what to do to intimidate the opponents. He said it really makes people mad.
Yes, he
And
was a
I
New
wanna
York
do
Giant.
that.
It really bothered me when he scored and did that.
Right.
I didn't like it.
I'm going to work on my dance so that I can upset people when I get birdies or pars. Just a par, I'll
or
do
a
a dance.
5 for 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything.
whatever works.
I met you in Vegas at the 8 a.m. Invitational.
You know I like
and-
to talk some trash.
And we actually got to play together, and you also lost that day.
Hey,
Sorry.
this guy,
Sorry.
he doesn't give you a break, okay? First of all, I'm
Stop.
over the putt. I'm about to putt. And he's like, are you sure about that?
I
well,
don't
Kathryn,
remember
this one's
any of
for
this.
real. This one's for real, Kathryn. Are you going to make it this time? I'm literally about to putt.
I think that was
wanted
Justin. We get mixed up
I
all the
wanted
time.
to punch you in the face. I wanted to punch you in the face.
It's not too late.
I kept it cool. We need a rematch, and we need a rematch. Because
Are you-
know why we need a rematch?
Because you lost.
No, because for some reason, I play in these events, and then people decide to change my handicap. And that one, I told them I was a 4, and you know what they did? After the first day, they made me a 1.
Well, the bosses are right over there. I think you should take it up with them.
Yeah, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to play at.
Yeah, you can play to whatever you
What
want.
do you play at?
Give
What
me
is
no
your
strokes. Just give me no strokes, and let's just go and play for real.
Ooh, straight up?
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, you want that?
You down?
Straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be afraid.
That's cute.
What's your real handicap?
Well, my real official handicap is not real because I haven't updated it since high school. So my
Smart.
official gin number is a +2, right? But
Whoa.
I'm not a +2. I think I'm an 8. You guys think I'm
Those are
better
slightly
than an
different,
8.
by the way.
I'm probably like a 4, but I really think if I played my own ball for real, I'm gonna shoot like 76, 75 realistically. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's low.
That's good. It's good. I
2?
mean, maybe I'll shoot par on a good day, but then maybe I'll shoot 85 the next day.
Give me, because you've been playing golf since you were 4 years old.
Since I was
Had
4.
a few state titles in there.
Yeah, but
And
I
that's-
was, a good junior golfer, made a lot of friends, and, thought about it. Like growing up, I think golf was a way for me to make friends and get a lot of confidence, and it's just something I did with my dad. And yes, if you're good at it, you think about going to college. So I definitely was thinking about that my whole time I was practicing, but I was also working, and I gotta say, acting's a lot easier than golf.
Weren't you going to walk on to USC potentially before
Yeah.
the whole career got in the way?
Well, the career was already in the way, and I didn't think it was in the way until you really start to take it seriously, until you really see what it takes to actually be a golfer. And I didn't have that. I didn't have the drive for that. And I was like, this isn't going to be good in the long run, because acting was like, it was happening right now. And golf, I feel like I don't have to give up. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people think you have to choose. I'm not going to be number 1 in the world, but I'm
Not with that
definitely
attitude.
going to play on the weekend with my friends and on location and have a lot of fun.
Yeah, obviously you got a little break right now with everything that's going
Yes,
on. So how
yes.
much golf have you been playing?
So I've played in so many pro-ams. It's like my career now. I'm a professional pro-am player.
That's a
these
good
days.
career.
Doesn't suck.
That's a good career.
Until the strike is over. I was filming a movie in Ireland, 9 days left, and one of our producers, William, and I would go every weekend and go play, Royal County Down, like these amazing golf courses. So I'm not gonna lie, I have been playing. Does that mean I'm better? No, it doesn't. But I am getting out there.
I got to ask about Ireland because Royal County Down is my favorite.
Yes.
How good is that place?
It was so good, but I played all of them. I played the island course. I played, what's the one with the little bird? Anyway, I played so many.
A little bird, I don't know.
Little bird boy.
I can't remember
There's
what
a
it's
hog as
called.
well involved over there.
Yeah. But I like it over there. Do you like links courses more or like a course like this. What is this course like? A resort course? What would you call this?
Hilly.
It was hard.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to
It's
say.
very hilly.
The
and
greens
hilly.
were really hard to read. Like, really hard to read.
Yeah, there's got a lot of slope in them.
I had no idea what was going on the greens.
Are you going to be out here all week? Will you be out there in the crowd?
I'll be out there in
Rooting
the
Team
crowd.
USA on?
I'll definitely be. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, you got the gear.
I got the gear. I'm ready for Team USA to do some damage. But I think it's going to be really exciting to watch. I got into some precarious situations yesterday.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Like trying to play a hole. I play the red tees, which is ridiculous because it actually makes it really annoying because you get into more trouble. But I would play like sideways through a hole, and then it would get you like behind a tree, but then it's an opportunity to do something really fun. So I'm excited to see.
What tree did you get behind
Yeah,
out there? There's not any
There's
trees.
like 2.
Well, you got to play with me, and I'll show you the trees and the rough.
I think you took a
And
little
the
different route
bunkers.
than a lot of these players are
I
going to.
sure did. It wasn't smart, but it got the job done.
So JT, you said he's your favorite guy. Yeah?
Yeah.
On tour.
The other
Why
JT?
JT?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
the
the other
nicest
JT.
guy. Like every time I see him, he says hello, and I think that's amazing. And he's just fun to watch. He's fun to watch. Like today or this week, you know JT's gonna bring the passion and get everyone riled up, and like that's what I want to see. I think that's why I love the Ryder Cup so much. You get this team mentality, this kind of synergy that you don't get to see in other tournaments.
How much like professional golf are you watching? Are you tuned in on the weekends?
I watched the Solheim Cup last week. I'm watching golf all the time. Yeah, I just played with Charlie Hull for the first time.
Oh.
She blew my mind. Have you ever played with Charlie Hull?
I have not.
Now you trying
She
to
would-
smash talk her?
No,
yeah,
she's.
it wouldn't work out
I'd
too
be terrified.
well. Yeah, that's right. You would. I would be too. Honestly, she's really intimidating.
Her Instagram is interesting.
She's great. She's
Yeah.
amazing, and
Active.
she's not scary in real life at all. But on the course, frightening. Yeah.
Any other players, like, male or female, that you like have developed relationships with, gotten to be friends with?
Well, no. I'm just a fan. But I am also a really big fan of Victor Hovland. I know it's Team Europe.
He's popular
Tell you
right
what,
now,
But come
especially
on.
with
in
the
the
ladies.
female demographic. He's
The girls
exploding.
really like him.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. He just won
Boyish
25 million
charm.
the other day. That kind
Yeah.
of helps.
Was it 25? Wow, that's amazing.
He's even more attractive.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is amazing though how many girls are like, "Hey, can you set me up with Victor?" I'm like, I mean,
How do you do that? What do you do for them?
"Hey, Victor, you interested?" I don't.
That's what you say?
I mean, what am I supposed
It's
to
a
say?
good
I'm not his
tee-up.
agent.
What do you think he should say?
I don't know. I don't know how you meet any of these people. Like, I don't know. That would be hard to do.
Well, you're helpful.
Me? I'm
You're
not
the
trying,
woman. You're
though.
supposed to help us with this.
I can't help you. I think that my golf game is actually it hurts me when it comes to guys because I think guys don't want a girlfriend that's like really good at golf. They want to like go away from the girlfriend and then go play golf. I'm like gonna kick everybody's butt, every guy that wants to play with me, and then they never want to hang out again.
Yeah, that's intimidating. I feel like for most guys, unless you play at like a high level. Does
that ever
I
happen
got
to
a
you,
new
Sleaze?
girlfriend. My wife doesn't know whether I shot 78 or 62. She's
And you
like, good
prefer
job. They
that?
were all in
That's
the
great,
air. And
yeah.
I was like, that's right, babe.
That's right.
I was really good today. I'm
That's all
winning.
you need is
Don't
the
look at-
support
I'm
and have
winning.
fun. No
Yeah.
fighting on the golf course.
Just told her I won every week. And
Yeah.
I won again.
Yeah.
Great job.
Are you guys going to be here all week? Who are you rooting for?
Well, I mean,
Have you seen our clothes?
I mean, yeah. Look.
I know,
Our
but what
beautiful
players
Polo
are
Ralph
you
Lauren
like
clothes.
really excited to see?
No, I'm excited for Justin Thomas. Honestly, I was big on Team Justin, like getting picked and everything. A lot of people kind of question that whether he should have been picked because of the year he had, but I think he lives and dies for the Ryder Cup,
Yeah.
and he gets so fired up for this. Like I think he's going to go out and play great. I mean, his
Yeah.
record in the over the past has been unbelievable.
Right.
So I look for him to do big things this week, even though he had a rough year.
Yeah. Do you think that it's a different game when you're playing in the Ryder Cup?
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like you're thinking about your team. You're not just thinking about your game. I think it's got to change the way you play.
Yeah, and you talk to all the guys, and this is the most nervous they are in their career. I mean, compared to the Masters, all that.
That's
It's
so
like this
cool.
is what gets them fired up. And playing over here is obviously a lot different because you
Right.
have 90% of the crowd rooting against you.
Whoa, I didn't think about that. So there's going to be people booing them.
Oh yeah.
Have you been to any Ryder Cup before?
No,
This is your
I
first
haven't.
one. This one. So we've been to one in Whistling Straits, and we thought and it was spectacular. It was awesome. Like,
Did people boo for Team Europe over there?
It's very pro whichever side you're playing on, right? But we really thought the first tee,
Wow.
we're like, dude, this is awesome. It feels like a sporting event, not like a golf tournament. And
Right.
then like every person to a man while we were over there, like, you think this is cool. And it is cool. It was awesome. Like, wait till you get to Europe. Like, it is a different animal altogether.
Really?
Like this first tee, like
Like,
tomorrow
they're more
morning is
rowdy
going to be
here?
a joke. Oh, like their chant, they just kind of got like better chants. If I'm being honest, better kind of
Much better.
better juice like all the way around. I feel like than the U.S.
You'd think
The
that we would
fans,
have
but-
like good chants from football and like
I don't think it translates to golf.
No.
Like we've tried to invent some because they have all the cool, like the Olay just by itself is pretty good. Like you hear
That's
that, and
here.
you know, right?
Right.
Oh, we have like the USA chant, but it kind of hits different.
I see.
I learned this morning you're an early riser. I saw you like the 6 a.m. tea time.
I'm
Is
a
that
big
true?
fan.
God.
It's a fact. But I'll tell you the truth. I've been in Europe a lot, right? So
Yeah.
I go home and I'm waking up at 4 a.m. anyway.
Yeah.
And I'll go wake my dad up and be like, yeah, let's go. And he's like so excited to just go play golf. But 6 a.m. tea times are the best.
Okay, well, since you are an early riser, you've got to be here for the first tee shot tomorrow.
What time is it?
7:35. I mean, you'll be blown away. It is unbelievable
I know
when
it
those
is.
first people walk through the tunnel and the
It's
crowd gets going.
unbelievable.
Oh, you got to see it.
It's like a thing you'll remember
Honestly,
for forever.
I should because I don't know if I'll ever be here again.
Exactly.
And it's in Rome. It's a big deal. I mean, I want to hear the screaming. I want to be part of the screaming. That's why I'm here. I think
Maybe
I
you
gotta
can be
do
the
it.
noise for USA.
USA be the only one screaming.
Well, you won't be the only one. I'll join in with
There'll be
you.
a few.
Where are you gonna be? You guys gonna go to the first tee?
I'll be on the first tee.
Yeah.
Bright and early.
Bright and early. Get a spot.
Please will be there in the afternoon.
I mean, I'm not as much of an early riser, but for the Ryder Cup, I make an exception.
It's harder to do it over
Maybe
here.
catch the first tee, take a little snooze, get my
Yeah.
mind right, and get
Yeah.
ready for the afternoon session.
But I play public courses, so I got to go out at 6 a.m. because no one's there yet, and I need to actually get some practice in. You know, I'm not at a country club where I can go practice and play all day by myself. Like, I'm with the people who are bad at golf, who like hit you in the head and like don't know the rules.
I don't want to play with them.
You got a nice
No.
little...
You threatened to punch me and you talk about getting hit in the head.
And she could probably beat you.
Do you have some anger issues?
I'm gonna get you, but it will be the right way, like how Victor Cruz taught me, where like I beat you and then I do a little dance.
Love that.
Yeah, I know.
I want to tell you about a new partnership with Rad Golf. If you're a single-digit handicapper, a pro, a weekend hack, whatever, this company is for you. They've got a sleek product line that includes high-quality Bluetooth speakers, GPS watches, handheld devices, and first-of-its-kind Laser Pro rangefinder that all work in tandem with each other and easy to use. The popular Sound Plus speaker features visual distance display, audible score, record, and game-changing heckle sounds. We
Ooh,
got
I like
fart
that.
noises, whoopee cushions, all kinds, air horns.
Who's the voiceover for the fart noises, I wonder?
I don't know, but I definitely highly recommend it. Makes it a lot of fun, and that's what this company is all about. All about having fun on the golf course. These speakers are incredible. You can pair two together, get really loud. 12-hour battery life, which is fantastic. Tells you your yardage. You can keep all your stats, whatever you want.
All in one. Speakers, GPS, watches, all the things golfers love. Go get after that right now.
I'll tell you some good news, too. They got coming this Laser Pro rangefinder.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. It has a GPS device in it, so when you lose it, you can go find it.
That's helpful.
Yes, huge. But I highly recommend go check out all their products. We're going to give you 15% off your purchase site-wide at radgolf.com. Use code SUBPAR and you get 15% off. It's a golf and lifestyle brand with a lot of buzz already brewing. Lots of guys we know on both tours have been involved with the Rad team since its inception, and you're going to be seeing and hearing a lot more about this brand in coming weeks and months as more products hit the market. Once again, go to radgolf.com. Use code SUBPAR for 15% off. Have some fun with Rad Golf.
You got a big trip coming up right after this, too, don't you?
The Dunhill.
Golf-wise? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going
You're
to the
busy.
Dunhill. And then I'm an ambassador for the RNA. I don't know if you know that. And I'm going to the Argentina AJGA event where those amateurs get an exemption into 3 LPGA LET events, which is huge. It's a huge deal.
That's sweet.
I know. It's going to be awesome. And I don't really know. I want to do like I'm going to play in a pro-am or do something like that. But I want to do more with the kids because I think the point is to spread the game and get kids excited to play.
What do you think the next step? Because, I mean, especially like for women's golf, like I read some articles where you're big into growing the game. Like, how do we do that? What do you think some of the steps need to be? Yeah.
Well, their game's already so good, right? So highlight their game more, give them the stage. But I think the other thing that could be helpful, like for me, whenever I do a movie, I do a press tour, right? So I have things to talk about, and I have support from the studio about things I should say and shouldn't say. And I'm like, well, what if they did that? Like, just had a backup of like things to talk about, so when they do interviews, they don't feel like they're floating, and they don't feel like they're going to say the wrong thing. Like, they need support, I think, and that comes from internal. It's not, they don't need to do anything. They don't need to post on Instagram. They don't need to do more stuff like that. It's just give them the stage to shine on, and then I think the people will come.
Do you like the idea of these like men and women combined events? They're
That
starting to do
sounds
a few
really
of them.
fun. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be better if it was like, do they do teams? Is it like
Yeah.
teams? Well, that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
I think more team events are fun.
See, you know, a lot of people say that. Like, obviously, the Ryder Cup,
But maybe
President's
you
Cup,
can
Solheim
only
Cup.
have like a couple of them to make them a big
Yeah,
deal.
I think that's what makes them so special is
Right.
because
There's only one
we
or
crave
two.
for it.
Yeah.
And the Ryder Cup's every other year. Solheim Cup, same thing.
You can't change golf.
Yeah, if you have 8 of them a year, it's not going to be as special.
No, it's not. It's not going to be as special.
Yeah, not
But,
like the team
yeah.
events, but like the end of like where you team up like one guy, one girl from LPGA, PGA Tour, stuff like that. Solheim needs to stay the Solheim, the Ryder Cup needs to
Yeah,
stay the Ryder
but
Cup.
maybe
like,
another
too
one
much
like
of
that.
Yeah, but like getting them involved together more, is that something that
I gotta say,
moves the
whenever I
needle?
play with the women, I play so much better. The men, I can't keep up. Different caliber, different swing. But when I play with like a girl pro, I immediately elevate my game.
Well, first
it's
off,
contagious.
your swing is really good.
Thanks.
I mean, really good. Do you
That's
like
nice
work
of
with a
you.
coach at all or anything?
My dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he taught me how to play, and he says the same thing every single time. Like, get into your left side. That's it. It's basically, you know the drill.
You should have
Nice
told
and
Novak
simple.
Djokovic that yesterday. He does not get to his left side.
I did teach him how to hit a bunker shot, and he listened like this, and he got it.
That was
That
cool.
doesn't
I've never seen
surprise
him in
me.
person before.
He's
That was really
amazing.
cool to see him.
He was amazing. I was like, why are the best people, like the most successful people like him, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're always the nicest. It was really cool to see that. Like, you learn a lot.
Good things
Like,
happen to good people.
Same thing with the pros. Like, the best players are always the nicest. I'm like, this is saying something, guys.
Who's not nice?
I've never met a pro that hasn't been nice, so that says a lot about the game of golf. So if you're thinking about playing, you'll make some friends.
That's true.
That's how you grow the game right there.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
For you playing all these pro-ams, like yesterday, there was a lot of celebrities here. Do you ever get starstruck?
No. I will get starstruck when I see a pro, though. I think it's because I have such respect for them. But with actors, no. I'm a fan sometimes,
Yeah.
but I'm not starstruck.
Okay.
I get a little starstruck around the golfers, though. Yeah.
Just golfers or other sports in general? Like if you see an athlete,
No,
that moves the needle
it's
more
really-
for you than seeing like
do you
an
remember,
actor.
Like, you remember when I met Patrick Mahomes, right, at
Yeah.
JT's event, and Travis Kelce, and I didn't know anything about football, but then they were so amazing. Now I'm a big fan of
mean,
football.
how-
Now I watch football, and it's because they were so nice.
How cool is Travis Kelce?
How cool is Travis Kelce?
And
he's
now
unavailable right
now
now,
he's
guys.
doing other things. I don't know if
think
you
it's
know.
true? You think it's true?
Some pictures came out
appears
this
to be
morning
true.
of their little dinner, and her arm was around him.
No.
Oh yeah, rubbing
Oh.
his ear.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Do you think that she'll come perform and do karaoke night with us?
I hope so.
That would be fun.
That'd be a good ad.
By the way, she would be
That'd
the only
a
one
good
that was
ad
better
to
than
the event,
Kelce.
guys.
Kelsey was. I didn't want to go.
And they
I
did-
didn't go. I saw Kelsey perform, and I was like, I'm gonna
Well,
sit
it was
this
a rap
out.
after
Well, yeah,
he
he went
performed. He
first.
doesn't lose to
Like-
anybody.
But he was so good. What song was it? What song?
Shook me all night long.
Yeah, shook me all night long.
AC/DC.
And then the
What a
other group came
choice.
in and did
I'm gonna do that at the Dunhill.
You Are My Fire. What was it? Backstreet Boys.
And then
that was a
Jimmy-
good sesh.
Jimmy did
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Yeah.
He was good too.
What do you think? Like, I'm not gonna go.
You have
It's a-
to.
No way.
You love the camera.
I'm not doing that.
Love
Yeah,
the
you
spotlight.
shine.
I like golfing. I like acting. I don't know about the karaoke thing, unless it's with my friends in
That's a
Chinatown.
well,
big
maybe we can
stage
practice
shit.
right here. Give us a little.
No.
What
Give
would
us a-
be your song?
Oh man. No.
You gotta have one tucked just in case.
I've done Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. You think it's going to be great. Never works. Never works. Never works. Crowd goes quiet, and they want you off the stage. So don't do that one.
You just need one where everyone knows the words, so they basically
Yeah.
sing it
I
for
did
you. That's the deal.
at a Supernatural convention. I did Toxic by Britney.
There you go.
Huge hit. I think Jolene would be good. I think you got to do one that people can sing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
It's good.
Or you can
Calling Baton
scream
Rouge.
like Travis just screamed.
He was good
He
though.
did.
I was like, are you
No.
bad at anything?
I think I told him he should do movies. Like he should be movies.
Sure he will.
I feel like athletes are good actors. They are.
He's one.
He is.
He could do a lot of things. Like he could be like a late night guy. Like he's
He
just got that
could.
charisma. That
I think he will,
it's
right?
special.
By the way, back to
And
the
he plays
He's got
football.
football too for a
He's-
little bit.
He's
been
okay with that.
in that.
It's
but
crazy.
back to
Yeah.
the Taylor Swift thing. They did confirm she's coming to the Jets game Sunday night too.
She
so
is?
she's all in.
Oh, really?
Wow.
All the Swifties are now going to be
Can
Kansas
we
City
go?
Chiefs
Yeah, that
fans.
just needs to go smoothly for forever until they
Just
turn on
forever.
Travis, and then he has an army.
Just a quick reminder for everyone listening, we have launched our own YouTube page that is golf_subpar. You can catch all the episodes there. We're also going to have some behind the scenes footage, especially for the upcoming Ryder Cup in Rome. Like, subscribe if you like it. We love you. You're the best listeners in the world.
Let's talk a little bit about your acting though. You've obviously
Okay.
been in a number of things. Do you have a favorite role you've done so far? I mean, they're all great.
Oh, of course I do. I'm not really allowed to talk about any of my roles right now because actors are on strike.
Okay,
and that's
perfect. We won't
part
talk about
of
that.
Our thing. Yeah. It's sad because I'd love to talk about them.
Okay, let's talk about golf.
That's easy.
Okay. Okay, give me this. This isn't about acting, but you obviously weren't Ant-Man. You were a superhero. Which golfer would make the best superhero?
Which one's already? I was again like I can't say Justin Thomas for every answer.
I think you have a crush on Justin Thomas.
I think that he would be the best, and then I think Victor Hovland would be the best, and
Okay.
ooh,
Travis
you know who would be a
Kelce.
great superhero? Matt Fitzpatrick.
At what?
What would he
He
be?
would be a great superhero like Doctor Strange or something.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like he could control everything with his mind.
That's fair.
Have you ever played with Matt?
No, but I know him very well, and he writes. He's very analytical and all
He is
that.
amazing. I played with him at the Dunhill one day, and I couldn't believe he actually wrote down
Oh yeah.
all his putts and his stats and actually kept track of everything. I was like, he wasn't kidding.
No.
He's not
it's weird.
kidding.
Every shot.
Yeah,
It's
so that's why I
weird
think he'd be a
OCD
good
stuff.
superhero, because if he was a superhero, he wouldn't have to do that. It would just be inside. And that's a superpower.
It's a great
That
answer.
is a superpower. All right, well, since you can't talk about the acting, well, give me this. Other people in Hollywood that you like to golf with.
Oh, I golf with a lot of people I work with. A lot of producers and directors that I work with. A lot of girls don't play, but I will get people out there. And a lot of guys play. A lot of my co-stars will come with me on the weekend and act like they want to golf, and then they'll get there and we'll play 5 holes. And they're like, we got to keep going. I'm like, yeah, we got 4 more hours of this, man.
Suck
4
it
more
up.
hours? How slow do y'all play?
Never quit.
You never know what it's going to be. I'm just kidding. But it's a good way for me to the truth is I'm usually alone. So it's a good way for me to see where I am and go out there, and you always feel at home on a golf course.
And you always win when you're alone.
And you can always play 5 balls.
And you
when
always
you're
play
alone.
great.
Yeah, I always play great. Yeah, so who's a good one that I played with? I played with Bill multiple times, and he was in a movie
Bill.
I did. Bill Murray.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not on first name basis with Bill.
Jim Burrows was a director I worked with, and he did Cheers, Will and Grace. I was on a sitcom called Gary and Married, and when I was 9 years old, I got that. And I got that role because when I was testing, I left, and they were like, we have to fly you into LA to do the test. And I said, no. I have my U.S. Kids Championship in North Carolina.
Yep.
Or
sorry.
Pinehurst, North Carolina. And they let me come later, and the director just wanted to talk about my tournament. And that's why I got the job.
Golf?
Because he's a golfer.
Golf
Golf's
brings
a
everything
big
together.
unifier.
And he's the first one who took me to Bel Air Country Club with my dad. And my dad forgot to wear pants. He wore shorts, and they had to buy him pants.
Bogey.
He didn't know.
Yeah. Give me, you mentioned Bel Air. Give me your favorite like LA course you've played, and then a bucket list course you haven't played yet.
My
Anyway.
favorite LA course is Soul Park in Ojai. It's a public course. It's gorgeous. My favorite club, probably Bel Air. I think Bel Air's like classic old Hollywood and just beautiful. And they're going to redo it. You know, it's going to be so nice. And my favorite course I've ever played is definitely the old course in St. Andrews. I don't think that any course compares. I also think it's a different game. I think link style golf is like, you don't have to have a good swing. You can just hit your 8-iron all day and you'll be fine.
Keep it on the ground.
Keep it on the ground. Keep it rolling. And I don't think anyone knows how to play that. But my dad taught me how to do that, little bump and runs, my whole life. And I never understood it. And now I feel like it's where I thrive.
What's one course you haven't played that you want to?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I never want to play the Hoyt Lake or whatever. Hoy Lake.
Hoy Lake?
Never want to do that one again. It was the hardest course
Too
I ever
hard?
played in my life. I played
You're
it.
playing Carnoustie.
I know. I like Carnoustie. I played well at Carnoustie. No problem at Carnoustie. I don't know why people call it Carnasty. I didn't think it was that difficult.
Nothing in
That
it.
place brings grown men to tears.
I don't know why. It must be the wind. It's the wind.
Did you get to play any of the NorCal courses when you're up shooting?
I did.
Big Little
yeah,
Lies? You played any of those?
Like
That's something
Pebble.
that's
I
like-
played
yeah.
Pebble. I played all of them. MPC.
What's your
The
favorite of
Preserve.
the lot up there? I mean, those are all.
I really like
Bucket
MPC. But you
So
know,
do I.
wait. The best one though. The best one. What's the best one? Cypress.
Cypress is
That's
it. but-
unbelievable.
You've played AT&T a few times now, right?
I think just the one time.
Just one?
I played the AT&T Pure Insurance one for the first tee.
Okay.
I also work with the first tee, and that's a great event for junior golf. But I did the AT&T Pro-Am just one time, and it was during COVID, so it was
Yeah,
only 5 holes.
Y'all did that charity thing. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was really fun. In the morning, I got to play with Jordan Spieth though, and Bill, and Jordan like told me what to hit all the time. I played amazing.
Really?
But the thing that's so funny, have you played with Jordan?
Yes.
Does he tell you how to hit putts?
No, he does not. He just tells us how he's going to hit them.
Well, but
He
it was
talks
so
a
funny.
lot.
He told me like 8 different ways to hit the same putt, and I was like, I just need one. I can't do 8 different ways.
Yeah,
Just
relax,
tell me
Jordan.
one way. If you tell me what to hit and how to hit it, I can do it. But if I have to think about it, no.
Are you going back to Pebble?
Well,
Do that again?
Well, Steve
Didn't
John,
it
if you're
just
listening,
happen?
it's in February.
Let's make this
It's in
happen.
February.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it depends. If we're back to work, I've got to finish this movie. I think hopefully we'll be back to work January.
Is that ending? Can you talk about that?
I have no idea.
Like, I don't even understand
The
how
answer is
this
no.
all works.
The answer is I don't know anything.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
The answer is
It's like
I'm
Bruno.
not working.
It's like Bruno. We just don't talk
The answer
about it.
is I'm golfing a lot.
Yeah, you're getting that handicap down.
No, I have to start posting scores so I can.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that +2. That's not
I
good,
know.
especially if you're
I
into
know.
some gambling or anything.
I like to say it though. It's kind of fun to say. Yeah, I'm a +2. Makes me feel cool.
Anywhere from a +2 to an 8. I got
Yeah.
a lot of those friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
It's amazing when the
I
stakes
am
go
that
up, they play
guy.
to an 8.
86. I don't know.
No, I am totally that guy. It depends on the day.
Low round ever.
My record right now, well, it was a 9-hole match and I had 5 under, and it still
Whoa.
hasn't been broken.
Saw that. That's on your Wikipedia, by the
It
way.
is?
That's how big that round was.
Wow, I wonder
Yeah,
who put
the
that
world
there.
knows.
5 under on 9. Let's get it done. What about most proud accomplishment as a golf thing?
As a golfer,
Yeah.
being an ambassador for the RNA, working with Ralph Lauren was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
Things like that. I think I'm trying or going to be working with the LPGA more. My long term, I really want to create like authentic relationships. Like these girls that I know on tour, I love them. The guys, I love them. I respect them. So I feel like if I'm trying to be a part of the golf world, it's only going to be okay because I don't know. I think you can only do it if it's authentic. Like you're a player, you know what I mean? And now you're working in the golf world. Like it only works if you really are from it, I think. You can't
That's
like
awesome.
act like you don't play golf and
Yeah.
then try to do stuff here.
Well-
we won't let you in.
You're doing great things for the game of golf. We really appreciate you sitting down with us.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on everything.
Let's
and,
get a
can't
prediction,
wait
though.
for
Don't
this
be nice to
rematch.
me now. Don't be nice to me now. No
Yeah,
way.
don't switch
we are
up.
not
The-
friends.
Give us.
Damn it.
Got to get you a prediction before we get out
Oh,
of
yeah.
here. How does
A
this thing
prediction?
end up?
Oh man, I don't want to jinx it. You can't do that.
Well, then reverse jinx it.
No, I'm not gonna
Go the other
talk.
side.
Look. We know who we're rooting for,
Victor?
and we.
Yeah, Victor plays for the European team.
Oh really? I didn't know. Oh, that's too bad. Can we move him?
No, I mean,
You know
Team
what's
USA
funny?
would like that.
Is yesterday I
lives in
was
Oak-
Team Europe. Like I have Team Europe everything because I was invited by the DP World Tour for the All Star match.
And y'all lost, so that's
boy.
good news for Team
Right,
USA.
we're gonna flip it.
That's right.
Come on, let's go USA.
One last question because when at Justin Timberlake's event, the 8 a.m., Sleaze was actually your captain over there, even though he didn't do much. And then you had Corey Pavin.
I'm a player's captain.
You had Corey Pavin as your captain yesterday. Who was the better captain?
No.
Oh,
Captain.
I think that everyone should just stop and let me be captain. I'm gonna be the best captain.
Hoyt, Captain Newton.
It's actually
Playing captain.
Yes.
It's
I
a
was
big responsibility, captain.
yelling at everybody, screaming at the crowd. I think we need more of that. But again, golf is not really a loud sport, but the Ryder Cup is a different sport.
The
It's
8
gonna
a.m.
get loud
Invitational is
this
also
week.
loud.
And it
8
gets
a.m.
loud
is
at that.
really loud.
Yes.
That's the most fun tournament,
Oh,
isn't it?
I'm going to have to
In
miss
the
it this year.
history.
You are?
So sad.
It's
Oh,
really fun. And it's freeing because everyone's just there to have a good time.
I say I'm going to miss it. I wasn't even invited back yet, so
Right.
I should probably get an invite
That's
first.
your way to get ahead of not being invited back.
Yeah, guys, I couldn't come
I
anyway.
can't go on a
You
date
have
with
to come
her.
back because I have to kill you.
Hey.
I need,
Ooh.
and you better be playing.
getting
I want
violent.
to kill you at your prime.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes.
Anytime you want. But
We'll
thank you
set
so
it
much
up.
for joining us. That was
Thank
fun.
you.
Captain,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah,
That
bye,
was awesome.
everyone.
Sleaze, that was a lot of fun sitting down with her. She is, she's got some energy.
She's got juice. She's a hell of a good talker, and she's legitimately really good at golf. You
And
watch her
loves
swing.
it.
Loves it. She said she was a +2 the last time she entered a score, which I think was back in high school. But like as far as Hollywood goes, athlete go, whatever, like she's about as good as it gets. I think she probably has her way with everyone out there, and a good way to land some roles too.
I mean, she might play a full schedule this year with everything that's going on with the writers and actors strike. I mean, she might play 20 pro-ams.
I was just talking to her. I was like, is it kind of nice to have a little break where you like can't work? And she's like, and just play golf every day? Yes. Like she's taking advantage of it. She's got a hell of a, like she's played out here. She's going Dunhill. She's everywhere right now.
You captained her to a loss in Vegas.
Took her to an L. I don't blame it. Like I said, I got a lot of loose cannons on my team. The
threatened to
after
kill me.
hours activities on my squad, I didn't keep tabs on them. I gave them a lot of freedom. It came back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
special thanks to Polo Ralph Lauren for having us here in their hospitality suite. This
Yeah.
has been incredible. Thanks for the uniforms. Let's get this Ryder Cup going.
Let's go to the range and hit some balls.
And I mean, who's going to stop us?
Nobody.
By the way, I got to give a special shout out to my new friend Trent from Nashville, who I met in Charleston at the airport. Bought me dinner.
Oh, is that right?
Big fan of the show.
Oh, what a guy.
Thanks, Trent.
Shout out to you, bud.
See you in Nashville. All right, everybody enjoy the Ryder Cup. We'll talk to you on the next Subpar.